Hi there, I'm Aimee DeRoehn, and you're watching the RoadHome Empower Yoga Show. In a half an hour, we can get quite a bit done. Just know that we're not looking to practice in a rush. This is a practice dedicated today to you creating a practice that honors exactly what it is your body needs. This is a practice that is dedicated to you listening to your body. Let's begin. Go ahead and just come right into child's pose. Open your knees wide. Bring the big toes together behind you. And sit your butt back towards your heels. If your hips are really tight, the hips might stay kind of elevated. It's totally fine. Exhale to start letting things come down and letting what needs to come undone just come undone. Not where you become unglued, but just to untie the knots. Your arms rest out in front of you. Your forehead presses into the ground. Go right into your breathing. On an inhale, breathe into the back of your body. So just breathe into your back ribs and lungs. Extinguish the air out. Again, breathe in. Pause it. Let go of it, all of it. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Walk your arms out away from you as much as you can. Come right up onto the fingertips, actually. You're on your fingertips, and your elbows and forearms are off the ground. And you're going to stick your butt up to the ceiling. Your chin can, if possible, press it down into the floor. And it's going to start opening up your entire torso. Really opening up the back side of the body. Wherever we're stuck in one area, it's obstructing the breath all the way around. So, this pose will start to help free you just a little bit more. Take a breath in. Empty it all. Bring yourself onto your hands and knees. From your hands and knees, please move into downward facing dog. In your downward dog, look at your hands. Spread the palms wide and separate the fingers apart. Really emphasize pressing into the index finger and the thumbs on both hands. Pinky fingers will lift. Go ahead, and I want you to make sure that your shoulders draw down the back. Let your head hang. Bend your knees and tilt your tailbone right up to the ceiling. And then, keep your knees bent right now. Just keep your knees bent. On an exhale, if you can, straighten your legs. Pick your heels up as you breathe in. Empty it all as you breathe out. Bring your feet together, legs together. Ground down through the left foot. Right leg, inhale it to the sky, to the ceiling. Really look to get it lifted and squeeze both legs. Bend the upper knee with the upper foot flexed. The knee and hip peel open. Your head is dropped. You breathe in. And on the exhale, see if your hip will open up a tiny bit more, like just a crack. You can really free yourself from where things have been kind of really contracted. The exhales move us away from contraction, excess contraction. Roll the hip down, foot to the ground. Left leg high, ground down through the right foot. Kick the leg up, squeeze the right leg. Lots of stability on the bottom. For the upper leg to go higher. Bend the upper knee, roll it open. The upper foot can press toward the opposite shoulder. Keep your head down. Breathe in. Breathe out, peel open more. Roll the hip down. Foot lands on the ground. Walk, feet to your hands. With your feet to your hands, your feet are separated out hip width apart. Take your hands behind your back. Take your hands off your low back and press your knuckles toward the wall behind you. Pull your chest forward. Breathe in. Empty the breath. Forward fold. Ground the feet into the floor. Hug the thighs. Hug the belly in while your upper body just drops and drapes over the front legs. Take your feet together. Press your palms onto the tops of your feet and your toes. Plug your ankles into the sockets, hands to your hips. Lengthen your tailbone toward your heels. Roll on up to stand. On an inhale, reach those arms up. Fingertips are lengthening. Feet keep grounding. Thighs keep squeezing. Exhale, knees will bend. Chest to your thighs. Drop your head. Drop your head and drop your thoughts about everything. You can pick them up when you leave. Take a breath in. Dump it. Go ahead. Halfway lift. Fingertips alongside the baby toes. Lengthen your chest forward, butt back. And step into high plank. Press your heels toward the wall behind you. Lift your thighs away from the ground. Lift your belly, squeeze it right up against your spine. Pull the heart forward, shoulders melt back, down the back. Breath in. Rock forward on the balls of the feet as you bend your elbows into your sides. Chest lowers. Pause. Inhale, up dog. Pressing the palms. Lift your chest tall. Shoulders, let them come down. And hug the shoulder blades into the middle back. Empty the breath, downward dog. Breathe it in. All of it gone. Time to move on. Belly tight, heels lift, walk or jump. Halfway lift, breathe in. Empty the breath, fold forward. Inhale, right on up, pressing down to keep reaching, to keep rising. Empty the breath, forward fold. Chest melts into the thighs. Halfway lift, in breath here. Look for length to the spine, butt back. High push-up. And low push-up. On an inhale, upward facing dog. Feel your shoulders press back. Feel your hips pull forward. Out breath, down dog. Breathing in. And a clearing sigh. Take it again. Empty it all. The more you empty out, the more you create space for breathing room to the lungs and also extra space in your head to think. Belly tight. Lift your heels high. Look between your thumbs. Fly, feet to your hands. Halfway lift on an in-breath. Forward fold on an out-breath. Bend your knees, sit your butt down like 5 inches. You want to really get the weight into the heels. So ground your heels into the floor. Lengthen your tailbone toward the heels. Take the chest straight up and the arms are reaching. The arms are an extension. So sink low for grounding, stability, strengthening. But you're on the up and up. Take it back. Exhale, fold forward. Fill the lungs up, halfway lift. High push-up. Low plank. Fill up, up dog. Filter out, downward dog. Bring your right foot into warrior one. The right foot steps forward. The back foot turns flat. Sweep the arms up on the inhale. So I want you to get that. Take your arms to your sides again. Flip your palms out. On an inhale, the arms hear the sound and they take action. Set your gaze on one spot. Feel your tailbone lengthen down. Feel your shoulders drop down, and then just relax your eyes and your jaw. Go into your breathing in. Empty the breath, pull the hands to the heart. Hands to the ground, high plank. Low push-up. Fill the lungs, up dog. Drain it all, down dog. Left foot moving along, warrior one. Hands to the sides again. I want you to get this. You want to really look at your back foot. You want to turn your back toes in, like 9, 10 o'clock. You want your inner right thigh, grab it with your right hand. Spin the inner right thigh to the back of the room. Lengthen your tailbone. Lengthen your bum bones toward the back heel. Sweep the arms up. Where are the shoulders? Take cactus arms. Just open your arms out wide. Take your shoulders to your ears. Press your elbows forward ahead of your arms. Shoulders to your ears. Take them back and down. Hug the shoulder blades into the middle back. Take the arms straight up. Breathe. Breathe in. On the out breath, hands to the heart. High push-up, breathe in. Empty it all, low plank. To up facing, breathe in. To down facing, breathe it away. Take a breath in. Purge it all. Hug in your belly, look to your hands. Bend the knees, rock back and forth, and jump. Feet to your hands. Lift halfway, in breath. Out breath, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach those arms, sink that butt down. Empty the breath, bow. Halfway lift, breathe it in. High plank. Low push-up, pull the chest right through the arms. Up dog, breathe in. Empty the breath, down dog. Right foot, warrior one, go up. Take the arms back, drop your head back. Let your eyes land across the back of the ceiling and right into high plank. Empty the breath, low. Fill up, up dog. Clean house on the out breath, down dog. Keep moving, left foot steps forward, ground the feet, reach the arms, drop the head, let everything go. Hands to the ground, high plank, low plank, up facing, down facing. Take another breath in. Really good. Bring your legs and feet together. Press down through the left heel. Shoot the right leg as high as it'll go. Shift the body weight forward, shoulders over the wrists. Bend the right knee. Flip your dog right over. Give up something. Let go of something. For you to really find some freedom in any of these poses, like you're in the alignment and you're in the breath, but I want you to let it take you someplace. Drop your head. Take your arm to the sky. Breathe in. Move into high plank. Pause. Side plank. Heel spin to the right. Left arm reaching up. Back to high plank. Low plank. On an inhale, up dog. Press the shoulders back. Pull the hips forward. Out breath, downward dog. Legs together. Take your right leg into Crescent Lunge. Just sweep it forward. Come on up with the arms. Line your shoulders up over your hips. Tilt the tailbone down and bend your back knee. Stretch everything up. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Hands to the heart. Twist. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Squeeze your back leg. Square up the hips. Extend through the arms. Stretch open, stretch open. Don't worry if it doesn't look pretty. And if you fall out, that's how you learn. Yeah, you can fall down, just don't stay down. Spin open more. Warrior 2, ground your back foot. Lengthen both arms, every finger spreading apart. Reverse it. Right leg straight. Stretch as far forward as you can. Triangle. Your torso's over your front leg, not over the ground. Melt your shoulders down your back, lengthen through the upper arm. Pull up. Take your right toes forward or to face the side wall. Take your hands behind you, hug the shoulders together and down. Press your hips forward, squeeze your thighs, stretch your chest away from your belly button, and fold. Let your head get heavy. Lean forward just a little more. Bend the knees if you need to, but lean forward so the hips go toward the heels. Drop your head. Now take your hands to your shoulders and your neck. Give yourself a tiny minute for a massage. Like factor it in. Yoga is about big self-care. And if you take care of yourself, you won't be so overwhelmed with all that you manage. In your work, in your home, in your family, your laundry, your grocery list. And somewhere along the way, you need rest. This practice is a platform for big self-care and big self-love. Bring your hands to your hips. Get the air out. Come on up to stand. Hands to the floor. High plank. Low plank. To up dog. To downward facing dog. Legs together. Press down through the right foot. Left leg goes up. You're on the up and up. Bend the upper knee. Roll open. Flip over. Drop your head. Lengthen your arm. Ground your feet into the floor. Toes face 12 o'clock. Hip width apart. Take the arm back up on a breath in. On an out breath, return to high plank and pause. Line the shoulders over the wrists. Spin the heels left. On an inhale, take the arm and the chest open on the right side. Good. On an out breath, return back. High to low. Up dog. Down facing. Left leg, crescent lunge. Keep the back heel lifted. Like the back heel is lifted, the back knee bent, the tailbone lengthened, but push your back heel like it's straight up against a wall. So don't press the heel down anymore. Keep the heel lifted, but press it straight back. On an inhale, take those arms up. On an exhale, let the hips sink. On an inhale, stretch up. On an exhale, twist it out. Right elbow outside the left thigh. Press the thigh into the elbow. Rather than the elbow collapsing the leg inward, press it out. Ground your foot, knee stacked over the ankle. Extend those arms wide apart. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out. That's out. Moving on. Warrior 2. Ground those feet. Outer edge of the back foot. Root it. Like it's right against a wall. Front knee, press it forward and toward the baby toe. Reversing on a breath in. Left arm reaching. Palm facing you. Left arm straight. Left leg straightening. Left arm stretching. Fingertips getting longer. Open it wide. Triangle. This time, widen your feet. Yeah, widen your feet. Create a new space. There's no need to box yourself in simply because you've grown. You've grown in this practice. And this practice has helped you grow up in your life, for sure. Really open wide to the gratitude for how this practice has given you tools that perhaps you were missing. Really open wide acknowledgement to the yoga gods, to the universe, that knew exactly why you needed this practice personally in your life. And acknowledge whatever means that came in, how that got there, how it got to you. Open wide. Take the upper arm, press through the feet, come on up to stand. Now you're facing the right side of the room, left toes face in, outer edges of the feet press, thighs squeeze off, lift off the knees, tailbone lengthens, draw the lower belly, right fist to the lower belly, in and up. Hands to your low back, fingers down. Hug the elbows in, lift the chest, forward fold. Slide the hands down the legs, catch the ankles. Halfway lift, breathe in. Out breath, folding in. Let your head get heavy. Let your shoulders slide down away from the ears. And just breathe and be. Breathe and be. Be with you so you can be with me. And the greatest tool I can offer you and teach you about is breathe in and slowly let that go. And the Ujjayi breath clears the mind, so you think clearer and sharper. Plus you're getting oxygen to just bathe the brain right now. Come right on up. And turn those left toes forward. Step the back foot in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot comes to the left. Halfway lift, in breath. Out breath, fold. Halfway lift, in breath. Out breath, fold. And halfway lift, press the butt back, pull the chest forward, hands to the floor, high plank. Slowly lower down and onto your belly. Go ahead and take your right foot, bend your right knee, catch your right foot, and if you can, your right hand will spin on the top of the foot, and you're keeping the right leg outside the right hip. Gently press that right foot down while giving a little resistance as well. Let all the breath go. Switch sides. Bend the left leg, catch the foot. The leg lines up outside the hip. You press the foot down. You can come up onto the right forearm too, by the way. Press down for a little resistance at the same time. Wherever you're stuck, exhale there. And you will powerfully create a space of new possibility, new opportunity, and blood flow and circulation to be returned to you. Release. Windshield wipe the legs and feet side to side. Go ahead and come into upward facing dog. Ground the tops of the feet down, press the palms, chest lifts, downward facing. Gently drop your knees to the ground. Take the front edge of your mat, fold it over 3 or 4 times. Cushion up the knees. Knees and feet hip width apart. Let's move into camel. Tailbone lengthens down, hands on the low back. Fingers can face down. Take the shoulders up to the ears. And then remind yourself, oh yeah, I'm awake, I'm mindful, so I'm going to drop the shoulders down, away from my head. Hug my shoulder blades in toward each other. My hips will press forward. The hips stay lined up over the thighs. Drop your head back. Breathing in, clearing it all. Come on up, stay on your knees, and take that one more time. Tailbone lengthening, hands support the low back entirely. You give yourself full on support. Like be a stand for yourself, and then you'll really have somebody else's back in a way you don't even have to verbalize. It'll be felt. Breath in, breathe it away, release. Go ahead, come out onto your back. While you're on your back, let's take happy baby. Grabbing the outer edges of the legs or feet. Soles of the feet flex, face the ceiling. Tilt your chin towards your chest. Lengthen your tailbone toward the front of your mat. Hug down with the legs and feet as you breathe out. Bring the soles of your feet together. Right over your nose or as close as possible. Keep drawing the feet towards you, towards your chest. Close your eyes and breathe. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Go ahead. Bend your knees. They're in line with your ankles. Flex your feet. Hands behind your head. Lift your right shoulder off the ground. Right elbow stretches more toward the left knee. Right leg straight. And go side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your legs straight up to the sky. Head and shoulders clear the floor. Look up. Belly down. Squeeze it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock on up to flat feet. You're on your sit bones. Pull the flesh of your sit bones out. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Sit up tall. Reach up. Exhale for a fold. You can separate your legs and feet. You can even bend your knees. Take your right hand, slide it alongside your right hip. Take your left hand to catch the outer right leg. Inhale halfway up. Hear your exhale for the forward fold. Breathe out. Switch sides. Left hand slides back. Lines up alongside the left hip. Right hand catches the outer left leg. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Press the right side down and look to the left corner of the room. Look up. Then the lungs lift up. Breathe it away. Come on up. And take your legs straight out. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Come on up. Come out onto your back. And while you're out on your back, bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out to the sides. Shavasana. You have earned all of it. Great job. A simple 30-minute practice so that your ordinary day can be extraordinary, or at least manageable. Namaste. Stay in Shavasana as long as you can. Take care.